Good morning, everyone. I've decided that this week I'm going to do a week of training for you because I haven't done one of those yet, and honestly it's because I've been injured. I've kind of been waiting until I'm back up to fitness and doing long runs and sessions and like my normal I've kind of been waiting until I've been up to my normal fitness where I'm doing sessions and long runs and my normal training, but hasn't really come, and I think it might be beneficial to see like what I'm doing to get over my hip injury. Anyway, I had my alarm set early this morning, but woke up and like turned it off, and like I didn't snooze it, I just turned it fully off, so I ended up sleeping in. So didn't have time to run this. Actually, I probably did have time to run, to be honest, but I've just decided I'm going to walk test this morning, get a coffee, and then I'll do a jog either on my lunch break or when I finish work. We'll see. But it's kind of good because I did a run yesterday afternoon and my physio doesn't want me running 2 days in a row, so I'm still going to run today, but at least I'll have like more recovery in between. Anyway, that's the vibe for now. I might give a little debrief on the injury later, but Tess is waiting for me to take her for a walk. I don't know where she's gone. Tessie! It's starting to rain. What does one do in this situation? Perhaps I will get an umbrella. I don't want to walk in the rain. What the heck? I think I'm just going to have to get an umbrella and brave the rain. Oh, that's so annoying. Walk is done. Got my coffee. What's the time? It's 8:15, so I'm just going to have breakfast and then pretty much start work. And I'll probably see you on my lunch break to go for a little jog. Alrighty, on my lunch break, so it's quickly time to hustle, get to the gym, run, hustle back. I thought about just running this afternoon, but I want to run on the treadmill because it's better for my hip, and I don't know why, but I just cannot get myself to the gym in the afternoons. Like, I'll happily run like around home, but like going to the gym, it just like seems like a lot more effort. So doing it on my lunch break. Luckily my gym is very close, so I can quickly hustle there and get back in my 1 hour lunch break. I had lunch already. I had it at around 11:30 and it's 12:30 now, so hopefully it's settled enough. And I've purposely not watched today's Love Island episode so that I can watch on the treadmill, because tell you what, doing an easy run on the treadmill is so boring. Another thing I'm going to do is just put some Voltaren gel on my hips. Let me show you what I do for a warm up. It's pretty basic because I don't want to go too hard on the hips and make them sore and aggravate them. So I just use some bands. These are ones that I've stolen from my brother, and I actually layer both of them because they're not strong enough, is that the word, on their own. So I do some side to side, up and back. This is really awkwardly following me along. And then I go forward and back, like these ones, because my hip gets aggravated running up hills, so that's supposed to strengthen that area or something. Anyway, so I go up and back 2 or 3 times. This way, and then we're done. Alrighty, run is done. Felt really good actually. I could feel my lunch bouncing around a bit, which was a little uncomfy, but it wasn't too bad, and it went so fast watching Love Island. I've just fueled up on my way home, and I got a little Rockaby to get some protein in post-run. This is your reminder to get protein in as quick as you can after you finish running for recovery. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. This afternoon I'll just do my physio exercises, but I'll show you that tomorrow, and heat pack, Voltaren, all that regular stuff. But that's it for training, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, my friends. It is Tuesday morning. Got up at 6, 6:15 this morning. I slept for so long. 9 hours and 50 minutes. So nearly 10 hours. Plan of attack this morning. I'm going to go walk Tess, get a coffee, my usual morning routine. And then I'm just going to try to do a couple of my physio exercises, which I will show you in case anyone is interested. I've been reading my book this morning. I'm on to the 7th Throne of Glass series, which is Tower of Dawn. So far, I'm really liking it. I've heard people say that a lot of people don't really like this book or find it like slow to get through because it doesn't have Aelin, like the main characters, in it. But so far, I'm really liking it. Here we are. It's very cloudy, so I'm hoping it doesn't rain. We'll see. Back from our walk. We were gone for half an hour maybe. But I'm just gonna finish my coffee, hang out for a bit, and then I'll quickly do my physio exercises. But I'm gonna do the Wordle, so I thought you guys could do it with me. I'm gonna start with chain. It just came to me. Okay, we have a green H and a yellow I. I'm thinking it could be a T, or it could be Shire. Let's try that. Oh my god. Okay, I got the SHI. Okay, shh. What? Could it be a double letter? Shift. Okay, it wasn't shift. Sometimes this game makes me feel really dumb. Shilk? Is that a word? Shill? No. Shiloh. Shaloo. Shill? Oh. Oh. It was shill. Okay. Hope that was entertaining. This week of training is really thrilling. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we'll get into my exercises. It's exercise time. Who's excited? Okay, so I have 3 exercises that I try to do, not every day to be honest, but like once or twice a week when I'm not doing a proper strength session. So usually I have like these holds, which I'll show you in a sec, that I try to do every day. Could be better at it. I'm trying to be better at this next 2 weeks, but try to do those every day. Then I'll do this regime once or twice a week, and then I'll do like a proper strength session at the gym with more exercises, obviously, once a week. That aside, here are the exercises. First up is crab walks, which is basically what I showed you yesterday before my run. I just do more of them. So obviously the regular side to side ones, and then my physio had me doing them in like a box formation. Dun, 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 dun. But I kind of find it easier just to do side to side and then forward and back, rather than like going around in the box. Don't know why. Alrighty, I've moved you down because next I have these side lying hip abductions, and this exercise targets the specific weak part of my hip the most. On my side, leg goes up and back at a 45-degree angle and then holding. So I've like progressed these, so I started with like a 10-second hold, and now physio wants me doing 45 seconds, which is really quite killer. You can barely see me too. Then I'll swap, do the other side, and then do it maybe 3 times. I've also seen people say you can do it with a band. It seems really hard, but I'm gonna try it because these bands are like quite weak anyway. Okay, let's see how we go. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty, final exercise are these single leg step downs. At home, I just do it on like the bottom stair. and you literally just like trying to keep your hips even, and you're like squatting back up. And then I do 10 of them each side 3 times. First set, sometimes I'll do with a weight, and so I just like pick a spot on the wall. 1. Then usually I'll just drop the weight, do the last 2 body weight. I'm just gonna finish those off, and that's pretty much my exercises done for the day. Good morning. It is 5 to 5. I've just gotten up, and this morning we're running with Tamsin. She has like 18 Ks to do, so I'm just joining her for the second half of her run, and I'll do 8 to 10 Ks. I have really sore, my hips are sore from doing my exercise, but then there's like just one spot on my right calf that's like really sore. Just gonna Voltaren it up and hope for the best. Here is the fit this morning. It's actually not too cold this morning for once. It's 14 degrees, but I've still gone with the long sleeve because the sun won't be up when we're running, so I feel like it will be needed. Anyway, just waiting for my toast, and then I will head off. I think I'm just gonna eat this in the car because I've like kind of run out of time. Also, let me know, are you a smooth or crunchy peanut butter kind of gal? Because I am a crunchy all the way. Made it! It's 5:30 on the dot. I can't see her yet, but obviously I'm still in the car, so I don't have great visibility.
And then like 3 weeks after that I had
Ran debrief. Tamsin had to rush off to work after I ran, so I just quickly came to get myself a coffee. Let me get my Strava up and I can show you what I did. It was 9.5 Ks, like 45 minutes. Tamsin did 18 Ks, so I just joined her for the second half of her run. But yeah, it was good. Couldn't tell you how my hip went because they're already both sore from doing those strength exercises yesterday, which probably means I should do them more. Oops. But other than that, good vibes, didn't rain, so no complaints. And then that's pretty much my training done for the day. I'll probably just do those like single leg isometric holds this afternoon. But yep, that's this morning's training done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, just while I get ready for work, I thought I would quickly give a little hip update just to kind of give this video a bit more context, I guess. It's been 3 months, I want to say, since the injury started, so it's definitely persisted a lot longer than I was expecting. Sorry if you've heard me talk about my hip for the whole 3 months, because I have. I've kind of been going on like a broken record because it's been very up and down, but first week I could like barely walk on it. Went and got an MRI, came back all clear, thank God. So basically what the physio thinks I have is like tendinopathy, tendinitis, I don't know the difference. Something wrong with my tendon in my, that's embarrassing, in my right hip, and just slowly like progressed it back, started doing physio exercises, started strength training properly, and it was slow but started to get better. And then I was in a good spot a couple weeks ago. I was running up to 16k long runs. I started to feel a little bit of pain in my left hip, but it wasn't the sharp pain that I was initially getting. It was more like an achy feeling, and I was more so aware of it. And then I did the Gold Coast half and aggravated it, and I was getting that sharp pain again, which is annoying. So just jogging for the next 2 weeks, and then so it's 12 weeks into Chicago Marathon. I've decided not to do Sydney Marathon, which is in 6 weeks, just because I don't have time to get marathon fit. So focusing on Chicago, 12 weeks to go. So plan is just to really go hard on the recovery and rehab these next 2 weeks, just jogging no long runs because I find distance is what aggravates it more rather than speed. But I'm not going to be doing speed sessions either, just jogs for the next 2 weeks. And then my physio was just like, and then from there, just start marathon training. Obviously, I'm going to Chicago regardless. And I feel like unless it's going to put me in a ditch or do like irreparable damage, I'm going to do the marathon regardless. So, yeah. I don't really know. I kind of need to set out a plan of how I'm going to structure my long runs. I was really keen to have a good season and get some PBs, but I don't see that happening for me. So plan is just to be able to do the distance and be happy with that, really. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what this week is just jogging and recovering hard. Will be the same for next week, and then we will hopefully start marathon training. I think it's going to be a less mileage marathon block than what I would normally do, because I just don't know if that's a good idea to be jumping up to 80 to 100k weeks. To be fair, my first marathon I was doing like 60 to 70k weeks, and that was fine. That's my little update. Hopefully that kind of gives this video a bit more context. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, 5:30, and this morning I'm going to do a strength session at the gym with Hayley. We were just messaging before being like, should we just go to the cafe and get like coffee and croissants? And I was like, look, we woke up, we may as well go to the gym. My legs are still a bit sore from doing the strength exercises on Tuesday, so that's awesome. So I think we're just gonna take it pretty light. I haven't done a strength session in 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna ease back into it, I think.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the one who texted me saying, should we just go get coffee and croissant?
No, that wasn't you.
That wasn't you. Hacked.
Dude, hacked. Someone
Must have been
hacked me.
typing in your dream or something. That's so strange. We're also wearing the same shorts.
No, we're not.
Yep, we are. It's meant to be. We've been chatting without you. Hayley just said she has her work party tonight, so she wants to get home so she can like wash her hair before she has to go to work. So we want to leave here by 6:30 because we still want time to get coffee and croissants, of course. It is 6:05, so it's going to have to be a snappy one. Okay, so we're thinking squats, these hamstring things. What else do we do? Single legs, sit downs maybe? Yep. And we could do like elevated goblet squats, we could do lunges, maybe lunges. Yep. Lunges. Okay. And then if we have time, maybe we do like some calf raises. Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's a plan. 4 exercises, potentially 5. We have no time to waste. Hayley doesn't even have her shoes on. You did not come prepared. We did it. What's the time? 6:32.
Pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. We just ended up doing the 4 exercises, and honestly, that was enough.
That was
hard.
so hard.
Anyway, but we got it done. Also, how creepy was it driving this morning in the
the
fog?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was creepy.
Now time for a treat. We've got our treaties: almond croissant, ham and cheese, iced vanilla lattes. Yay. Our breakfast date is over. Unfortunately, Hayley's off to work. I'm gonna go home, obviously. I think I'll probably just walk Tess on my lunch break today. I feel like that will be needed. I need to get out of the house. But that's today's training done. Thank God. Happy Friday. What a treat. I've decided today is a rest day, so obviously I'm not going to be filming a whole lot today, but had a nice sleep in. I think I slept for 9 hours. 90 sleep score, 9 hours and 5 minutes. So that is nice. My legs are quite sore from the gym yesterday, and obviously like I've been running or gymming pretty much every day this week. So just want to give my hips time to rest and recover. And then I think I'll only do one more run this week. Yeah, probably tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do 2 if we're feeling up to it. But just going to take Tess for a walk, of course, get a coffee. I sound like a broken record because that's what I always do. And then this morning I actually have an event with work, and that starts at 9, but it's up in Redcliffe, so I've got to drive there this morning, so I think I have to leave around 8. Anyway, thought I'd give a little update, but I'll probably just end up seeing you tomorrow for a little trot. Happy Saturday. It is the weekend. Woo-hoo. Plan of attack for training wise. That didn't really make sense. Plan of attack training wise for today. This morning I'm going to get breakfast with my friends. Then I might go to the shops because there's like a couple of things I need. And then I think I will run on the treadmill around midday, early afternoon. Because then this afternoon / tonight we have family coming over. So I think that's the plan. And running, like going to the gym, like running on the treadmill on the weekend feels like so wrong. I don't know what it is. I feel like because it's the weekend, I want to like get out, enjoy the day. Anyway, but I think I need to do it on the treadmill for my hip. But that's the plan. Off to go to breakfast now, and I'll catch you later. Our breakfast with the girls turned into most of the day kind of activity, which tends to be how it goes. But obviously got coffee, then got breakfast with the girls, then, hey Tessie, and then Chloe and I went to Indro and we were there for a couple of hours. Anyway, it's now 3 p.m. and I just got home, but I've quickly gotten changed and I'm heading off to the gym to do an easy run. At the gym now, plan is to do, not really sure, maybe I'll try for 10Ks if I'm feeling good and the hip is good. And I'm gonna watch Love Island, of course. Great Love Island episode 2. I did it 10Ks, 50 minutes, 5-minute pace, which was nice. Hip felt good. My legs are still quite sore from my gym session on Thursday, so like my glutes and around the hip is sore, but like I didn't feel any sharp pain or anything, so that's good. Just gonna keep up this jogging for another week and then hopefully I can get into some longer, speedier stuff, but we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up because I've done that about 5 times throughout this injury. Probably won't run tomorrow. If I do, maybe I'll do like a little 6K super slow jog. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I've decided I am going to run today. Jay has a 30K long run that he is currently on, and he's going to run back here and I'm going to do the last 6Ks with him and just keep it very chill. Alrighty everyone, found Jay. He's done 23K so far. Yeah. And Jack is coming out of retirement to join us for this little 6K jog. How was your 29K long run?
Pretty good, successful. No injuries.
How long did it take you?
An hour and a half-ish.
No, it didn't.
About 2.5 hours or something.
2.5 hours. Our 6K jog was good. Took it nice and easy, which was the plan. There are the stats.